A word of caution. There are scenes in this story which may not be suitable for adults.
This is the React Attack Podcast.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? Hopefully you are doing very, very well. Let's get into it. 1 second here, folks. All right. How's everybody doing, man? Very excited to be hanging out with you guys tonight. We are currently waiting for our guest to show up, so we will entertain you until then. Sorry for the bright lights, the fucking goddamn bright ass monitors and shit. Anyway, what is going on, everybody? Man, we got a big guest today. Hopefully he shows up. I'm sure he will. He knows we've been kind of chatting. I gotta get it. I don't know why I didn't get his phone number. She just got his phone number. But yeah, man, guys, what can I say? The React Attack podcast has been absolutely awesome. You guys are showing up. Let's say hi to everybody in the chat. First, we got Ryan, who came in early with a comment just saying, hey, let's get it. All right, well, we're definitely here ready. If you guys want to check out Southwind, if you have not checked them out before, there's the link. Make sure you guys go check out Southwind there. Also, of course, my co-host, Cardiac Kid, there's his link. We're going to bring him on in just a second. We got the red-headed neighbor in the house. What's going on, Red? How you doing? It's good to see you. Of course, we got our boy Wynd as well, dude, producer of most shows. He produces all the gaming streams here on the channel, so shout out to Buckeye who's hooking it up, man. Appreciate you, dude. How is everybody? I don't know about everybody else, but I am doing fan-fucking-tastic, so hopefully you're doing well. Yo, so there he is. All right, yes. Hey, I check your Instagram. I commented on the video, or I commented on a thread earlier, and check your Instagram. I will always send links to jump on the show to Instagram. So hop on and we'll get you going, man. Okay, cool. Awesome. Thank you. Great. Awesome, man. Welcome, Southwind. Yeah, we're going to bring him on. Of course, you guys see the thumbnail. You see the title of the stream, man. We are hanging out with our boy Southwind today. But before we do that, let's fucking get into introducing our co-host here. Might as well, right? We got to get him a new intro for the new year. What do you guys think? Our boy Cardiac Kid 86. Let's go!
Hey.
What up, Skin? How you doing?
What up, Skinnerd? I'm doing great.
Dude, that's good, man. We doing good too, man. You got the Christmas tree up ready, man. Got the green. green and red lights back. Man, I'm all ready for Christmas, man. You ready for Christmas, dude?
Oh, as ready as I'm going to be.
So, not at all?
Exactly.
That is,
Hit it right on the head.
Is that
right
the
on the
vibe
head
I'm
there.
picking up today? Hell yeah, man. That's cool, dude. Look, I was gonna harass you about something. I forgot what it was.
Oh,
Fuck,
shoot.
man. Stoners. Dude, I like your hoodie.
You like my hoodie? Thank you.
Yeah.
I like it too.
Yeah, I like your hoodie, dog.
Oh,
Shout out
nice.
Dub 33. We are going to do a
33.
stream, actually. We're going to do a stream where we listen to Dub, where we just listen to Dub 3030's music, and we're going to promote his contest that he's got going on.
Let's do it. That sounds great.
Most slept on producer.
Yes.
Well, and to be honest, man, I kind of agree with that, dude.
I agree with it too. I don't know how he's slept on so much, but man. Because, dude, if you're in the country rap, I call it Southern rap, whatever you want to call it, in that genre, anybody and everybody has done music with him.
I'm not even in that genre, and I've got a song
Exactly.
produced and made by him. Like,
Dude, there's lots of people that do. I mean, I'm pretty sure even Jelly has one, to be honest.
oh yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, dude, it's Dub, dude. That's our boy, man. Shout out to Dub. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that stream. I'm very excited for that stream, to help support our brother and get him an award. That would be fucking fantastic. Of course, we got more people. Got hacked and lost the first one. Did I miss it? All right, Buckeye. I'm going to send you a link on Instagram. If you could get it over to Southwind, I would greatly appreciate that, my dude. Greatly appreciate that. I'm going to send it over to Buckeye. And then I got to get, I don't know if we follow, or if you're on Twitter. I don't know if you're on Twitter or not, or X or whatever the fuck it's called. And look at all these things that I got to look at that Buckeye sent me that I rudely have not looked at yet. I apologize, Buckeye. I'm going to send that to you right now, dog. Thank you, big dog. Appreciate you. Yo, and real quick, dude, we got to do this since we're here, dude. Shout out to Kalani on the beat.
Yeah.
Let's go. Our boy's birthday
Oh,
today.
happy birthday, Kalani. Let's go.
Big dog, man. That's what I'm talking about. We'll play a couple of clips for Kalani here, but
How old is he
here.
today? Like 25?
I don't know, man. I heard he was.
I don't know
20
neither.
Yeah, I heard he was 21, man.
21? There you go. That's a
Yeah,
good
just
age.
coming into his youth and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Just legal
but
to
yeah.
drink.
Yeah, it's his birthday today, man. So shout out to Kalani and happy birthday,
Yes.
big dude. We appreciate everything you do. And in honor of Kalani's birthday, we're gonna go ahead and fucking roll his intro, man. Shout out, happy birthday, Kalani on the motherfucking beat.
My neck redder cause the system try to choke me out. They must not have heard I'm the warrior of the rural south. Grew up putting coke cans in the tire of my bike so I could pretend I was a cool motorcycle rider. I got Barbie on my Harley now. Your boy ain't tapping out. I'ma keep it swinging till I'm old gray and can barely yell. Flow so known, you see the now when I spit and tail encrypted with logistic L. You fire a shot, I heard the sound. I'm a killer, but don't treat me like a clown. The it factor gonna stab any rapper back down to the ground. Who the fuck want it with big bang?
Let's
Oh, yeah.
go, our boy fucking Kalani.
Shout out Kalani on the beat. Happy birthday, man.
Kalani on the beat. Fuck yeah, dude. That's our boy, dude. Dude, I legit, like, I consider him an actual friend. Like, he is a legit friend.
Yes. He's
Like,
awesome.
not just like, oh, hey, we interviewed him and I know him and I talked to him for time. No, like, we talked. I love that.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, happy birthday, Kalani. Of course. Yes, he is crazy good. Oh, I can't, dude. His life is changing as we speak, and it's absolutely fucking amazing. What's
is
up, Carter? How you doing? Yo, okay, so we're gonna set this up. We got 11 people in here watching. Our boy's finally in the backstage, so we might as well bring him on, right? We gotta introduce him. This is his intro. You guys know I love doing my intros now. I hope he likes it. I'm a little nervous. I see him in the back there, man. He's looking concerned, like it might not be cool, man. I don't know. We have to put this intro out though.
All that beautiful beam footage.
Yeah. You know what's funny? I did have Kalani's intro still in here, so. But all right, without further ado, we're gonna introduce our boy. That's right, the man of the hour, the man, the myth, the redneck. Let's go, our boy Southwind. boy Southwind.
Let's go.
I made it.
What's up, big dog? How you doing?
Hold on. That intro, I want that. I'm going to use that. That's freaking awesome. That's cooler than the intro I've ever made.
Nah, dude. You got a lot of good shit, man. It's funny because when I was like making that intro, I was like watching your shit. I'm like, damn, I wish I had some cool intros like that, or I wish I had something like you got some cool shit, man.
I feel like a WWE wrestler coming out right now, dude. Like,
yeah.
That's the second person that said T2 said the same thing.
He did say the same.
I feel like Stone Cold. Like, get some beers. Chug the beer. No, I'm just kidding.
I was saying, I got T2's intro. Shout out to T2. Might as well play that shit.
Cause my life is like a movie. And everybody watching now. They watching now. Diamonds dancing off the jewelry. With the gang and we mobbing now. Say my life is like a movie. And everybody watching now. They watching now. Still they can't do nothing to me. With the gang and we mobbing now.
Hey, that's our boy.
That's awesome, man.
Shout out T2. I just like making intros. I don't know why. I just like it, man. Love it.
It's fun, man. Hey, production's fun, bro.
It is, man. It is, dude. Killer intro. Thank you, Buck. I appreciate that. Jamming out to Johnny. Yeah, I like that song. That was your Big Murph feature, right?
Yeah, Big Murph. Yeah. It's been a while now. It's been like, gosh, 2 years ago now.
Something like that. Yeah, I think that's what the video said. So yeah, now I was going through and checking it all out, man. I've been looking in on you, man. So Southwind.
Yeah.
Let's get this conversation going, man, because I think a lot of people really want to know where you come from, where you've been, and where you're going to end up. So let's start with where do you come from? Like what got you into music? Because obviously you're into music, you're an artist. That was your song that we heard in your intro. Where does this all start, man?
I come from my mama. I've been nowhere, and I'm going to jail. No, I'm just kidding. So,
shit, hey, hell of a life.
I love it.
And that went south wind fast. So, yeah, man. I say, if we're talking about music, man, the love affair began. I remember being like probably 12. No, I was in 8th grade, so I was in like 7th or 8th grade the first time I really picked up a guitar.
Okay.
And that was quite a while ago. So I remember this song, and I always liked rap. Like Eminem was the biggest thing. Like the Marshall Mathers LP dropped. You know,
right,
I mean,
right.
what year? 2000 or so, or 2000 or 1999 or whatever. And so, like, I was super big in Eminem for a while, and what white kid or any kid, I guess, didn't like Eminem. But like, so around 8th grade, I remember there was a friend who brought a guitar to class, and he was playing like Sweet Home Alabama, and like he was playing Creed songs and all that stuff, and I was like, holy crap, like, I don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just really got interested in, and around the same time, Stain. Do you remember Stain, Break the Cycle?
Dude, that's so cool you said that, because like, and so I think, you know, I've noticed something with you is like, it's not just like the rap stuff. It's you've come up through like a hard rock, and you saying Stain is interesting because that was one of the huge influences on me in writing music, wanting to sing. Aaron Lewis, you know, the lead singer of Stain, Chester Bennington, rest in peace, brother. So it was them, and then Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Those 3 guys were the reason why I even wanted to learn how to fucking sing in the first place, man.
Yeah. I mean, Linkin Park was a huge one for me also around that time. You know, at what the first big album. It had Paper Cut, all
Hybrid
those
Theory.
songs in the end. Yeah, Hybrid Theory. That's it. Yeah, that was a huge one around that time too, which is really crazy because you had, first I guess to start off like Eminem type stuff. I always had to listen to country music whenever I was a kid. My parents made me listen to country music pretty much.
Right.
But like, I didn't like it until later on. Like I didn't really even like it till later on. But so you had like Eminem, which is rap. You had Hybrid Theory, which is like rap metal. Then you had Stain, which was pretty straight up hardcore, just like guitar, radio, rock, metal, whatever you want to call it. And so I remember Stain came out, and that took me from Eminem, and it kind of took me in a rock section. Had, I'm on the outside and I'm looking in, and that was not rap at all.
Right.
And so those huge bands at the same time, I think it kind of made me realize I liked a lot more than just one genre,
Right. See, which is interesting with me because me personally grew up listening to bands like Metallica. Well, I take that back. My mother would wake my brother and I up at like 8:30 in the morning on a Saturday after being at school all week long with like Madonna and fucking like Motley Crue and White Snake and shit like that, right? So like that was kind of my first introduction to it. And then like, to be honest, man, like pretty much anybody who was actually singing back in the day, like that 90s shit, I was heavily into that 90s shit back in the day. Everlast was a big one. That was kind of like that bridge between like alternative and punk rock. And then again, Metallica, shit like that. And then as I got older, it was more of like Ozzy Osbourne in middle school. Like I had a buddy, this is where I learned to play guitar. I had a buddy who was listening to Ozzy, and we would go over and hang out in his house, play PlayStation, drink Mountain Dew all night while his parents were in the basement getting stoned listening to Iron Maiden, right? Like that was kind of my middle school experience. And then it wasn't until later that I like got into the rap stuff, which was like Immortal Technique, more of the underground shit, Atmosphere. And then and then comes along guys like Tom McDonald, which then ultimately led me to Upchurch, which was like, once I found that, dude, I fucking hit the ground running. And it opened my eyes and my mind to so much more. So I think it's really cool how like I grew up one way and then you fell into it the other way. Like this is pretty fucking cool.
Man, it was a really weird. It was a long road that brought me to like Upchurch type stuff. Like it was weird, man. Like I mean, it's just years later I found out from a relative or from dad, and then from a lot now. Like I had grand like the 19th.
Hey, you're roboting like super bad right now. You're roboting like super bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see here.
I will say, like, if you turn your camera off, you'll probably get a little bit more bandwidth with the audio, and it won't. Yeah, see, like right now you're frozen. Hold on a sec. Do I have a?
You there?
Yeah, we're here. Oh, all right.
Better.
Yeah.
A little bit better.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I had to click on some Wi-Fi here.
Oh yeah. Oh, baby, you're buttery now. Let's go.
Cool. Yeah, I had to click on some Wi-Fi. I'm like 50 feet away from the house, so I'm like kind of at the edge of the Wi-Fi. So I'm trying to decide whether to put on the data or the Wi-Fi.
Whatever you have now is perfect.
Yes.
Okay. Good deal.
All right. So
we're good to go.
Let's start from where we were talking about, where I said it's kind of funny how you came up the opposite way I came up and found it, and then you started talking about how what led you to that path of Upchurch and this Creeker movement.
Well, like so, you had the radio, the whenever you're young, you don't really understand, or it wasn't really existent back then. Independent underground stuff that much. You know what I'm saying? You didn't have the internet really. You didn't have YouTube. This is like 2001, 2002. You know, I'm old, so. But you had, so like, just a second. I went from like radio rock, stuff like that. Right around the time I graduated, like 2005, I started getting into. There was a really big like hardcore movement. Do you remember? Like there was like
Oh, fuck yeah.
hardcore metal.
Yeah,
Like
there was a lot of fucking bands that were coming out there. Like Soboba was one. Like a lot of New York underground hardcore shit was happening.
yeah, like a lot. Like
Yeah. Have you
there
ever
was
watched that documentary, American Hardcore?
If
you get a chance, watch that shit, dude. My boss I was brewing with, I by trade I'm a brewer. Anyway, I was working with him. He actually grew up in Jersey in the whole hardcore scene, and
Okay.
he ran with SFU and shit, and he's got a bunch of buddies, and it's fucking crazy. These dudes are like all ganged the fuck up, dude. It's wild. But anyway,
Yeah.
the
No,
hardcore
Jersey
movement,
was a big Jersey was a big like big influence in the hardcore stuff. Like what band came from Jersey? I think Thursday. There's a band called Thursday came from Jersey.
dude, that is so fucking crazy, dude. Dude, that is literally, dude. This is some weird fucking upchurch shit going on here.
Since it's failed.
Yes,
Yes.
dude.
Yeah.
Literally right before this stream, Southwind. I'm not kidding you. Right at my boss. I'm telling you about, dude. My boss. I'm telling you about because he's from Jersey, right?
Yeah.
So check it out. He sends me this thing. Yeah, here he is. Oh, he sent me a bunch of other shit too. But so he sends me this. January 30th, 2024, Riot Fest presents Thursday. War. They're performing War All the Time from front to back live.
Yeah. I remember that album. Yeah.
So he sends me this, and Cardi like, "What the fuck is a Thursday?" I said, "No, dog, you gotta check these dudes out. These dudes out."
If you rewind it even further back to yesterday, we was just talking about Stain and Aaron Lewis and stuff.
That's true too.
Yeah.
Check it out.
It's crazy.
Thursday, right there, dude. Thursday.
Yeah, that's the That was on. I saw them live in like 2006.
Hell yeah, dude!
At a Warp tour.
Dude, I was supposed to see him live. It was what was it? It was in Milwaukee at the rave. It was what was it? Taste of Chaos. Chaos.
Okay. Taste of Chaos.
And they were busy recording the album in the city as in the city as the Light Divided or something like that. I think is what it's called. And they didn't make that show, so I didn't even get to see him. So you probably bet your sweet fucking ass I'm gonna be at this fucking January 3rd show, dude.
And you got the tat and everything, bro. That sucks. That you didn't get to see.
Yeah. But no, that's cool. So you got to see him. That's awesome. I just thought that was like fucking crazy that you even said that, dude. It was just fucking wild.
Pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy because they're not one of they're not one of like the hugest hardcore bands you would recognize, but yeah.
They were one of the only. They were like the only band like that to ever be on Rolling Stone. I was telling Cardiac, I was like,
it's true.
Before they even really known, dude.
Yeah, it's weird because like they were huge, I'm sure, in New Jersey. And whenever you said New Jersey, they're like one of the first ones I thought about. Like that kind of.
That's my boy. This is how I know he knows music, bro. This is how I know he knows music. That's what.
Oh, dude, it went from, like I was saying, so it went from like. The early 2001 and 2002, I had Stained was huge for me because it was like the biggest rock album of that year. And back then you didn't have tons of bands coming at you. But then whenever the early like MySpace era hit, like early MySpace, like 2005, 6, 7, you had these, and at the same time, this huge hardcore movement took place. I really got into, I don't want to call it emo because I was into some really heavy stuff at the same time. But I mean, I'm just talking about at the same time, everything kind of like there was just a huge intake of everything, just everything I could get. And I didn't know I was so addicted to music, bro. It was like an addiction almost. It just was. I mean, it just was. I remember 2006, the first time I went to Warp Tour. I went to a Warp Tour in 2006. I went
to 03, baby. 03.
03? Yeah, that's old. Yeah. That's old school right there. Yeah. I
grew up in the punk scene. We had like a huge punk scene in my town, the city I grew up in, Rockford, huge punk scene. They even had this place called the Disaster House, which is where all the like crust punks used to like hang out, and
Oh
scumbags
yeah,
they would like
cool.
just pop up for a few days and disappear. It was just a party house and shit. But yeah, no, 2003, man. So you were 2006?
That's the first one I ever went to. 2006. I was like 19 or 18 or 19, and dude, I just remember. So all the there were so many legendary like underground bands there that became really big in their own right. You know what I'm saying? It was
yeah.
just crazy.
Well, check this out.
Now thinking about all the bands that were there, it's crazy. But back then,
This
like it was just this new music, just like you had like old bands like No Effects, and then
oh,
you had Under Oath. Under Oath became one of my favorites because I was Christian.
he's
You know what I'm
just
saying?
he's just
And then you had Paramore that was there. I don't, Paramore is more of a mainstream thing now, but they wasn't back
got a
then.
couple of
Then
good songs, got a couple
you
of
had
good
Rise Against. I think Rise Against was there. I think
They're from my area, by the way. I'm just gonna say that.
yeah, Every Time I Die, which became one of my favorite like hardcore. You know, they became one of my
Check this
favorite
out.
hardcore yeah.
This poster I got on my wall back here, the one I'm pointing at, this little one here. This is an autographed poster I got on my 21st birthday from Cheetos.
Oh yeah,
Have you
yeah.
ever- yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Cheetos
I
was
talked to
awesome.
them and met them a couple of times, man. Yeah.
Oh really? What was his name? Lead singer. Oh, I can't remember his name.
Craig Owens.
Yeah, Craig Owens. He sang in like people didn't realize he sang a lot of falsetto, which is
Oh yeah.
which is really hard to do and make it sound right. You know what I'm saying? And 'cause I
Well,
don't know, man. There's just
he was in the Sound of Animals Fighting, which is a kind of like a it's almost like a super group side project that a lot of those guys in that genre were doing at the time.
yeah,
And then it was like
drug.
Sunset or Sunrise, something Sunrise or something like that. He was into.
He was in
Was
drugs.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was. That's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Shit, man.
Oh, dude,
You're speaking my
Chiodos.
language right now.
The words "best friend" become redefined. That was the best. That was like the coolest
Dude,
off the
that
wall.
song is sick.
Yeah, and so I mean, there was just so much like in 2005 to 2008 or so. There was just this medley of metalcore, hardcore, post-hardcore. You had bands that were just really, really nasty sounding, like the Chariot.
Let me ask you
And then,
this.
yeah, go ahead.
Poison the Well.
Poison, do what?
You ever listen to Poison the Well?
Oh yeah.
Converge.
I don't.
That was that band. It was like super crazy sound, and it was like this gritty heart post-core gnarly detuned guitar shit. It's kind of like Poison the Well.
I know Poison the Well. They remind me of like Haste the Day. I mean, there's so many of them. Oh my gosh, man, I could nerd out right now. Just I saw From First to Last. I love From First to Last. They were one of my favorites. I really got into them for those two albums. And then what happened was, bro, Sonny, the lead singer, he became, as everybody knows, he's Skrillex. That's who Skrillex is.
Yeah, fuck Skrillex. Fuck Sonny. Dude, he was so much better in fucking From First to Last. Are you kidding me? Dude?
Oh, dude. From First to Last was live.
Right. Oh, you saw him live, dude? Oh, shit.
Oh, my gosh, dude.
I remember. They had to have done Ride the Wings of Pestilence, right?
Oh, yeah, Ride the Wings of Pestilence. The first album, Teenage Angst, my Teenage Angst has a body count. I mean, that whole album was incredible. Like, it was just weird off the wall. Yeah, man. I remember I saw him twice, and I saw him once with Story of the Year, which
none of this. You keep saying it, baby. Just keep feeding me the goods, baby. Keep feeding me the goods.
Story of the Year was one of those bands that they did become mainstream for a little while, but they were so good though. Like live,
I think their sound got better because they started in that whole like screamo emo kind of genre, and then they went to that like fucking fast, like almost like punk rock, fucking like metal kind of fucking vibe to it, man. And I was like, I kind of dig that, bro. I dig that.
I lost you for a second, but I heard you.
Oh,
You said
no.
they started in the whole.
Yeah, they started that whole like emo screamo kind of vibe with it.
Yeah.
Which I didn't mind that. And then they kind of went to like this like almost like faster punk rock, like punk rock metal kind of fucking vibe to it, which I was like, fuck yeah. I think their sound got better personally.
Yeah. I saw them live. They were just the most craziest live show. Backflipping. I remember the backflipping off the amps and it was just nuts, man. I saw so I remember seeing From First to Last, and like these guys were kids, man. At the time they were like Sonny was like 16 or 17 and I was 18, 19 years old, and they were just, I remember Matt Good and Travis and all, and they were just playing, like they were playing these insane riffs, and they didn't even stop moving the whole time. They were just like going crazy. It was nuts, man.
Atreyu?
Oh yeah, Atreyu. Oh yeah. Right side of the bed.
I've probably seen them more than any band I've ever.
Oh really?
Yeah. Not because I wanted to, just because like I saw them once because I wanted to, and then I think the other time a buddy was like, "Hey, got an extra ticket." I was like, "All right, cool." And then the other time I actually won tickets on the radio or some shit like that.
Oh, that's great. That's cool. That era of music really, like I was in that era for a long time, and there was so much of it to take in. You had new bands all the time on MySpace. It was the first big era, I think, of like the internet wave. Boom. Like you had all this stuff. And so I was nonstop.
It was like new and fresh. It was that buying an album and going home and like that anticipation, or like getting in the car and putting that motherfucker in and just having the boys jamming. You're like, fuck, dude, that like front to back, right? Like, and I feel like for a long time we didn't get that until now, but continue, man, because I feel like we're leading up to this. I like this.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was like at the same time, I still wasn't even really like getting the country thing. I didn't really care. And I just remember a lot of like metal, a lot of hardcore. There were all kinds of bands. What was I going to say? So yeah, I remember, this is what I remember. And this leads into the underground, the independent stuff, right? And then the country came later. But this leads into the underground stuff. So I remember listening to the radio here and there, it was still a big thing back then. And I just remember being like, I want something different. I don't like it. It all seemed the same. It just didn't, it was like just nothing different. It's like eating the same restaurant over and over and over. It's good, but it's just the same. Right, and you just get tired of it. Even if it's good, it's the same. And I remember, I think one of the first albums that I heard that they wasn't on the radio all the time. There were like 3 different bands, and I heard them, and I just remember I felt alive. Oh, is he still there?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
He's still here.
Yeah,
I got you.
All right, sorry, you're good. Go on.
No, you're good. I didn't. I just looked up and saw that.
You're good, man. If I do that, it's because I'm taking care of something around me, or I got to blow my nose or something along the line.
Putting your oil on your Thursday tattoo. Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. No,
go on, man.
Putting the lotion on the skin, and in case it gets the hose again. Yeah. No. So there's like 3 bands that were like emo-ish, I guess, underground or whatever. But I remember listening to a song, and I was like, I feel alive. Like I feel like rejuvenated. I was like, this is different, and you know how it feels when you first heard like somebody like Upchurch. You're like, something is different. And I can't pinpoint it, but it's different. It's just different, and it's a movement.
I
it's something.
Staring at the screen, being like, "What the fuck? What is it? This is white dude rapping his balls off with his fucking football jersey on in the middle of nowhere in a fucking a bobcat. Like, what the fuck? Like,
right.
What about this? Why is this? Why do I like this?
Yeah.
Why do I? You know what I mean? And then I was told this story before, but at one point I made a connection. It was years before I found the music. I came across this video of this kid in a trailer with his goofy redneck mask on, just like high as fuck, chattering on about this shit. I'm pissing myself over here high as fuck, right? Watching this video. And it wasn't until I found the music that I was like, wait a second. There was that fucking dude back in the day that I caught that video. The video was so funny. I never forgot that video. I never, like, I always remember that video of this dude, this mask, just making me piss myself. And to think that it's led me to this, that moment, never forget it. It's fucking crazy, bro. Anyway, we can spend hours going down the rabbit hole on that one.
No, it is. The dude was born to entertain. However you see it, even if you just like his funny stuff, even if you just like his music, he was just born to be interesting or whatever. You know what I mean?
No matter what he does, he's good at. You ever notice that? He gets on a skateboard, he's good. Four-wheeler, dude, he's great. Like even just anything. What was that little toy thing that he got from Adam 22, whatever? That, you know what I mean? Fucking, he just bashes it quick.
Yeah, he's naturally just he's talented. Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I pick shit up quick too, man. And so it's like, I don't know, it's just the connections, all the connections. And then we're sitting here having this conversation about, like, dude, we grew up in the same scene, basically, dog. Like,
a lot of the same music.
From this end, I came from this end, and we was just right there.
Yeah.
I was this way.
Cardi was like, "Hey guys, I'm over here."
See, my parents, I grew up listening with their music. It was mainly like the oldies. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay,
Every once in a while there'd be some country thrown in there, but my cousins, they got hooked on rap like real early.
I'm sorry, rednecks. Do it.
Sand it, man. Sand it.
Somebody.
My cousins, they're the ones that got me hooked on rap like early. Like I was like 9-10 years old.
You know? Oh, okay.
And then at that time, when I got a little bit older, it was just only one genre. Boom, just rap. That's all I'd listen to.
Yeah.
And I got into with some other cousins, and he listened to rap, but then he also listened to country at the same time. And so that's when I started to like weave over, and then end up getting into some rock, not much, but so it kind of crossed.
I was about to ask you where you like what happened, what your influences was.
Yeah. So that's mine right there, you know what I mean? So early age.
I know a lot of people like that, man.
It was like Master P, Do or Die, Twister, Twista, all that,
There's the country. He said Twister. Like Twister.
He's from the North Country, man.
North.
Wait, hold on.
North
He's from the
backwoods.
North Country area, way up there, in the UP, way up there.
Exactly.
How we like our coffee, you know what I mean? We drink our coffee like that,
What's he rapping the boot?
I like that's good, bro.
That's
good. So what you rapping the boot?
She rapping a boot with that flag. Oh,
right,
man, that's
so
fun.
I can totally see why you were invested in that music the same way I was, because it was something new and different and fresh, and it made you feel things, man. You could connect with it, that teen angst. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, too much of it. Yeah, I had so much teen angst for no reason. I had a great childhood, but
hell yeah, dude. I mean, think about it. The 90s was the best, dude. We had technology, but we still had going outside and fucking shit up. You know what I mean?
Right. It wasn't to where it was in your face all day. Right. Exactly.
It wasn't just fucking shit up. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
it was healthy,
Yeah, well, if we fucked up, we got out of line. We got our ass beat. That's just how that went.
Oh, yeah.
You want to know where your friends were at? You looked for the pile of bikes.
Outside
right. Exactly. Yeah. Or everybody, I remember everybody, we would call it going to town, and we would just pretty much go to the town while we were up at school. But I mean, it was like, there's like nobody, it's still a small town, but we would go and we would all hang out in front of this like grocery store or whatever, and we would skateboard. We would have skate ramps, and it was still a small enough town to where we would build our own ramps, and we would bring them and skate and hang out all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see
Interesting
anybody do
how-
that anymore. I don't see
No.
anybody
Kinda
do that.
interesting how your world gets bigger in a sense. Like a trip from your house to your town, like that's a
Yeah.
big deal. Like I'm riding
Right.
my bike 3 miles into town is a big deal, and then now it's like, traveling and 3 hours in a car, that's nothing now. It's like it's just weird how like growing up changes that perspective.
My
It is
going to
weird.
town,
It is weird.
my going to town was like 15 miles each way, depending because
Oh,
the
yeah.
town I grew up in, the town I grew up in was like 700 people, so
Yeah.
you had
Yeah.
your local shop there, but everything was so high priced compared to what town was. You only go down there if you needed to. That's it.
Yeah. I lived in a small town, man. On the outskirts, actually, not even in town. About the same, probably about 15 minutes from a town with just a few thousand people. But it was awesome
Yeah.
because, like, you still had people who were, I don't know, man. It was a weird collection of people because obviously you had a lot of rednecks. I'm in the South, but at the same time, it was like everybody liked each other. Like we were buddies with the rednecks, even though we were skaters. And I listened to a lot of. It was weird. Yeah, it was cool. It was a small enough town to where it wasn't like, you walk down the street and you hear gunshots. Like it was. Everybody was cool. Everybody was pretty cool
Yep.
with each other.
See, the town I grew up in, so me listening to rap was not very popular. There was only a couple of us. Everybody else
Okay.
either listened to country or to like the rock or heavy metal. You know what I mean? And the
Yeah,
rap
yeah.
was kind of like, but still, we all still got
A little
along.
too urban for your people, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Hey,
never
man,
never
there's all
knowing
kinds
that
of.
never knowing you got upchurch there who's like literally in the backwoods writing rap music.
Yep.
But anyway, go on. I'm sorry to be to interrupt, Southwind. Did he freeze? You there?
I think he froze up.
Oh, look at him. All right, screen cap this. Somebody screenshot this, man. We'll post it later. Love it. I love it. He'll kick back in here in a second. But no, man. Yeah. So the music that he's talking about, Cardiac, that's pretty cool that him and I have like kind of grown up in that. That's interesting. And then again, it's just these weird like lines that get crossed and the past with like and how the Thursday that was crazy, bro.
That was. I mean, not let alone that there, but the day last night we was just talking about Stain and Aaron Lewis. That was the first one he brought up. I'm like, we was just talking about that last night. Then he brought up Thursday. I was like, what?
Crazy, right?
That's insane. Yep, we lost.
He'll be back. He'll be back. Either his phone died or he lost connection. He'll be back. I'm not stressing. But yeah, no, man. That's kind of crazy how that happened, right?
Yeah, it really is.
Fucking wild, dude. But yeah, no, that's just crazy, man. Let's see what the chat's got to say.
Right.
I listened to all of it and did not care who did not like it. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, guys, go check out Southwind. There's his link if you guys want to go check him out on his channel. He's got some really badass interviews with some people. He's got one full interview with Ryan Upchurch. If you guys want to check that out, yeah, go check him out, man. Don't be shy. But okay, Cardiac, what about you, man? I know we haven't really had a chance to talk much about you. So you're saying the rap game, like, you didn't listen to any of the other stuff, like country at all?
Not really, man. Not at that time. Not in my in my teenage years. Not much, man. Like you hear it, it's just like okay, whatever. But no, I listened to, like I said, Master P, Twista, Do or Die, 3-6 Mafia,
Oh yeah,
Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. You know, they got all the other people on the side. You know, like Silk the Shocker, C Murder. You know what I mean?
all the underground shit, huh?
Well, they were with like Master P. He'd have them like featured on their stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's cool. And then, so when did the transition for you start happening?
Really didn't actually happen until I was, man, in my mid to late 20s. Yeah. I mean, every once in a while, I'd throw on like some Slipknot or
Got it.
Mudvayne and stuff like that. But like 1 or 2 songs. That's about it. Then it's like, okay, enough of this.
What's
Go back
what's
on it.
your favorite Slipknot song?
Dude, I couldn't even tell you, to be honest.
Like,
I couldn't tell you the name, but if I heard it, I would tell you. I'd be able to tell you.
you're like, oh, it's that one. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't. Mine's Disaster Pieces, just because it's disgusting. But like the lyrics are disgusting.
Every once in a while, some Corn or some Limp Bizkit, you know.
Corn. Oh, I am not a Corn fan. I have gotten harassed vehemently.
There's only
because
a
I'm not
couple,
Korn fan.
a couple songs I like.
Like they were like, you know, they were like the beginning of the new metal, right? New metal.
Yeah.
And then, whatever, man. It's all right. Like, yeah, their stuff's okay, but it's just too whatever for me, man.
I want to say the song that I like is for Slipknot's off the Iowa album.
Yeah, it could be. Well, it might be the Corn is okay now. No, Corn sucks. Maybe it's the title track Iowa.
It might be.
Disaster Pieces is off Iowa. That's one of my favorites. But I don't know, that first album, the Barcode record, was just fucking phenomenal, man.
I don't even know which one it's off of, but there, like I've explained to you before, there's a lot of music that I know, but I can't even tell you who sings it, the song.
Yeah, I'm pretty bad at that too. It's okay. But no, Slipknot was good. Like, what else? Like, what other kind of like rock shit did you listen to? Limp Bizkit. I like Limp Bizkit. I'm not gonna be haters on them.
Dude, I don't even know, to be honest.
I like Cornbread too, but go on.
Huh? You like Cornbread too?
Buckeye says I like cornbread.
Man,
I don't want some fucking cornbread. Thanks.
I don't even know, to be honest.
Come on, man. Remember Cold Chamber? You probably don't remember Cold Chamber, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Killing me, dog. Oh, you got to start reactions on your channel. Shit that you never listened to before.
Yeah.
I'll start doing more rap. You start doing some more rock shit.
All right.
It'll be dope. And then your channel blows up and gets like 50,000 subs, and I'm 2,000 subs. And I'm like, Cardiac, don't forget about your boy.
Oh, hell no, never.
Yeah.
Godsmack, Godsmack Disturbed.
Godsmack. Yeah, here's my thing with Godsmack is Sully is a marketing genius. He's not a bad musician. But when you literally have a song that is a one chord, when you have a song that is literally one chord through the entire song and that's it, it's hard to get into that. What's that song? Yeah, it's da 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 da. Get back. That is literally one chord. Da 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 da. Get back. That's all it is.
One of my favorites though is the System of a Down. You know,
System of a Down in the early days, yes.
Yes.
System of a Down now can suck farts. Fucking what capitalism took them over, man. Fucking money took them over, and they were supposed to be against that shit. Now, I'm not saying I have a problem with capitalism. I'm just saying that, like, if you're gonna be a band talking shit about capitalism and the man and the fucking system, don't play into the system and shit. Like when Tom Morello was like, "Oh, look, I'm in the Musicians Guild." Like, dude, that's the opposite of what you used to sing about, bro.
Serge Tankin, though, I like Serge Tankin.
Serge from I'm thinking of Rage Against the Machine. I'm sorry, System of a Down. Yes, I don't mind System of a Down. I'm thinking of Rage Against the Machine. They suck. System of a Down, I don't mind. I like those guys. Serge is awesome. He is a genius. I will say when it comes to writing and like how he puts his shit together, Serge is a badass.
Yes,
Rage Against the Machine can suck parts. let me stand corrected on that. I like System of a Down. The other one can suck farts. So
there you go.
Anyway. And Rage used to be good. That was the thing. Like that's my problem. You're singing about, fucking anti-establishment shit. And then now Tom Morello, his guitar player, is like, oh, I'm fucking, look at me. It was all just a marketing thing. That's all it was. Like they do it because, like, think about it. Tom Morello is a great guitar player, but he's not like a fucking metal guitarist. All his things that he does, he just adds effects and he plays different styles of music with effects.
Damn.
I meing, he's a great musician. I'm not talking shit about the guy, and he's talented as fuck. I'm just saying that, like,
right.
To me, it wasn't real, dude.
Don't sing about one thing and then turn around and be about something else. Keep
right, yeah. It just wasn't. It was fake. It's fake as fuck to me. But System, I like System, man. Those guys, in the way they like put their music together, the way they like wove it together is clever as shit.
It's very
clever as shit. So.
Very. That song. I don't even know the name of the song. She's like heroin. You know what song I'm talking about?
Probably. I'd have to hear it. One of my favorites is off their first major release, which is the song Sugar. Love that song.
Yes. I like Sugar too.
Yeah.
What is the name
Sugar!
of that song?
I love it, dude.
Yes.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Yep. Yeah, dude. Another one, Incubus was a great one. I love Incubus, especially the early stuff. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if I've ever heard them or not. I think I may have, but
yeah, you have. You've heard Drive.
It might just be called She's Like Heroin, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Havoc out of I don't think
She's Like Heroin.
Maybe I listened to Havoc. Do they have a chick singer, Havoc? I think they got a chick singer.
I don't know.
Now I'm thinking about cornbread. Whatever, Buckeye. You suck. I don't want chili and cornbread, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, we just ate chili and cornbread Friday.
I don't even want shut the fuck up, Cardiac. You are breaking my heart right now, okay?
Honey cornbread.
Oh my god. I'm gonna do marshmallow cornbread. I don't even know what the fuck that is, but I'm gonna make it.
Marshmallow cornbread?
Yeah. No, but you should check them out. I will have to do that, man.
Yes.
I think I remember. It's an older band, right? I could be wrong on that. If I'm probably mistaken, but I think it's an older band.
Selling as for heroin.
And maybe I'm thinking of the Havoc comic books. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. I don't know. We're just all fucking. We're all just they were just throwing caution to the wind here. Okay.
Yep.
Dude, I hope Southwood's okay.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I hope that wind didn't come up and blow him away.
That's what I was about to say something about that. Like, man, that south wind came up and they had some hell of storms.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure, dude. I heard they did have some bad storms down there in Nashville yesterday.
Dude, they did. I was watching Big Murph's post earlier, and he's in the description. He says something about his Muller was 100 yards away from the house that he was showing.
Yeah.
Underneath the truck, hanging onto the axles, and the house that's 100 yards away was completely destroyed, demolished.
And they were underneath a vehicle?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Murph was down in Georgia for that redneck brawl, man.
Oh, shit, dude. Big Murph was down there at the redneck brawl?
Yeah.
What a shit show that is, huh?
The redneck brawl?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it, but man, some of those people are like, man.
You wonder, it makes you question your own fucking sanity. You know what I mean?
Right.
Dude, but that is what it is. Man, I hope Southwind comes back. If not, we'll do a makeup. We'll do a makeup either way, man. It'll be good. But tonight we're gonna be playing a new game. We're not playing Fortnite tonight, I don't think. I'm excited about it.
I think I got that downloaded now. It looks like it's downloaded.
Yes, we're gonna have a special streamy stream tonight. Super stoked about it. We're gonna be playing a game called The Ascent. So tune in for that. It's fucking cyberpunk, dude. It's not cyberpunky, but it's in the style of cyberpunk. It's very special. Yes, good game. Yes, it is. Yes, Wave Metal said special. Special, and he is a member, so we're gonna give him a little love. We gotta give our boy a little love.
If you're gonna spew into this.
Love you, buddy.
That Havoc don't seem too bad. I was just checking it out real quick.
We'll have to do some reactions to Havoc based on Buckeye's recommendation. He's got good recommendations.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So we're gonna be streaming that tonight. Yeah, come hang out with us. I guess we'll get ready to wrap this up. Seeing as how Southwind's here, we don't really need to go for the extra half an hour. We will be bringing him back on, y'all. So don't you stress about that. Yeah, don't you stress about that. But no, I love talking about this music stuff, man. It is so cool to sit here and talk about this shit from the past, you know, and to reminisce about the good old days. And it's cool. I'm very excited to continue our conversation with Southwind because, man, when he started talking about all those bands and shots, it's like, get the fuck out, dude. No way. This is crazy. So,
Right.
I'm vibing, dude. I can't wait to hang out with him in Nashville too. It's gonna be fucking.
Yes, that's gonna be freaking dope.
Creeper ass motherfucker. Why are you creeping, dog?
You want to meet up with Buckeye, Southwind, and some other people. Don't really want to.
A whole host of characters will be there, man. Very excited about it.
Yes. I really don't want to mention names yet. You know what I mean?
Why not? Kansas Rebel Man.
Kansas Road Man's gonna be there.
Dub 3030.
Oh,
shout out to Dub 3030. Why you cover that up? What are you doing? Oh, this month. Turn your camera off. Nobody wants to see you smooch. It's, you know what, guys? Cardiac Kid, guys. Cardiac Kid. Show him some love, guys. Show him some love in the chat. We're gonna. He's got more important things going on. We're gonna take a ride. Man, what an awesome fucking time hanging out with Southwind today, dude. I can't wait to continue this conversation, man. I hope everything's okay with him. I hope things are going well in his life tonight. Sucks that I'm guessing his phone probably died and something like that, but it's all good, man. We're going to bring him back on, guys, so don't even stress about it, man. Yeah, Kansas said he'll be there. Yes, see? It's going to be a whole host of people going, so y'all going out subscribe to the channel because we're going to be doing coverage all weekend long there. So make sure you guys come for that. And then, follow Cardiac, sub to Southwind, man. Let's see here. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to play his intro / outro. Our boy, thank you to Southwind for coming on, and then I'll say goodbye to you guys. Thank you, Southwind, for coming on, brother. Appreciate the shit. We're going to have you on again really, really soon. Let's go.
Black pedal to the metal for some prisoners don't know how to act. Jamming out to Johnny. Jamming out to Johnny. Jamming out to Johnny. Jamming out to Johnny Cash. Cocaine blues, man in black pedal to the metal for some prisoners don't know how to act. Jamming out to Johnny. Jamming out to Johnny. Jamming out to Johnny. Yeah.
Make sure you guys go check out Southwind over on his channel, man. Lots of good, fantastic content over there. Let me turn this up as we get out of here, guys. We're going to be going live after this shortly over on Kick, Rumble, YouTube, all that good shit. Y'all know what to do with it, man. Make sure you hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, all that good shit. We're going to have another React Attack podcast coming up for you, episode 8. We don't have a guest yet, but we will. Don't you all worry. We're going to be bringing them on. Again, another big shout out to our boy Southwind. A shout out to Cardiac Kid for being a co-host on the show. He's an amazing dude. Y'all fucking know it. Go check out his channel, dude, for all live concert shows. You don't want to miss it. We got Demon Jones, we got Ryan Upchurch, we got Adam Calhoun, all the boys, all the heavy hitters. You don't want to miss that shit. Let's get the fuck out of here with a couple of all of you guys. Let's get the fuck out of here, peace.
perfect.
Oh, what am I doing? Straight up digging a grave for my haters, because they're straight up dead to me, dude.
Maybe I do smoke too much weed. I don't know. I'll go pray about it and see if God has anything to say to me.
As soon as this interview's done, I'm taking the shit off. I'm gonna fucking go jack off in the bathroom and go rock 80,000 people.
I mean, you walk in that door on your two legs, all fat and cocky, and looking at me in my chair.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Well, they say all good things come to an end.
What's that got to do with this show? I would just like to say a few words about nudity.
Good night and party on.
Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.